Hi, I'm Tiffany. Welcome to Mentoring Masterminds, where industry leaders partner with MentorCliq to help answer critical questions professionals just like you ask about starting, managing, and growing their mentoring programs. In this video, we're going to explore a hot topic, remote work. Launching and managing mentoring programs was already a challenge before the remote work transformation. Now that over a quarter of the U.S. workforce is remote, a number that will continue to grow every year, no less, mentoring remotely will increasingly become standard. Do your mentors know how to effectively mentor in remote environments? Let's walk through a few things you and your mentors should consider as you learn to navigate mentoring in virtual work environments. One of the things we lose in virtual environments is spontaneity. There's no more gathering at the work cooler for spur-of-the-moment conversations or dropping by someone's desk randomly and going out for lunch. All virtual mentoring takes forethought, planning, and intentionality. To make that happen, mentoring pairs need to be thoughtful and purposeful with scheduling meetings. Make a regular meeting schedule well in advance at a cadence that works for both parties. Or in the case of mentoring groups or circles, that works for the majority of participants. Preparation aligns with the previous comment about the loss of spontaneity. Because most of your meetings will be pre-planned, you should make sure to come to those meetings prepared. As a mentor, that means preparing in advance any resource or ideas that might be needed during your meeting with your mentee. Keep in mind that good mentoring relationships are mentee-led. If your mentee is struggling to identify his or her needs, try sending a few prompts or questionnaires ahead of the meeting that will help guide the conversation. Giving your mentees some scaffolding material will go a long way toward making those meetings more meaningful. Face-to-face communication is built in our DNA. Many of the social and emotional connections we have with other people are based on nearly invisible cues that are completely lost when we can't see the other people. Consequently, body language researcher Albert Mehrabian discovered that 55% of all communication is nonverbal. If mentors and mentees are meeting remotely through video calls, having cameras off removes half the informational cues they use to understand each other. A camera zone policy should not be strictly enforced, but should be strongly encouraged. There are many reasons why either the mentee or mentor might feel uncomfortable being on camera. Nevertheless, a camera zone policy produces better results as you work to create a more cohesive mentor-mentee relationship. Because remote work makes communication more intentional on the part of the mentors and mentees, make sure post-meeting follow-up is built into the routine. Whereas you can easily swing by someone's office or desk while working in the same physical office, following up in a remote environment means taking the time to sit down and write out your thoughts in an email. Email fatigue is a real thing. At some point in the day, we're all either getting tired of reading them or getting tired of writing them, or both. But your mentoring relationship is important, and there are often many unanswered questions following a meeting with your mentee. Even if it's not immediate, take the time to send your mentee a thoughtful email that responds to any unanswered questions. Taking the time to respond to questions will be critical, especially if there are several weeks between each meeting. Some information or insights may get lost if they're not addressed quickly enough. How has the shift to remote work impacted your mentoring program strategy? Let us know in the comments below. There's no stopping the shift to remote work. If you're not already mentoring remotely, there's a good chance you'll be in the future. Make sure you and your organization are prepared for the shift by considering how best to collaborate within mentoring relationships that are likely to be 100% virtual. For even more mentoring tips, check out the links below the video or visit us at MentorCliq.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe and get updated on mentoring best practices like these.